closer. I should have kissed you. Your hair was longer. I pulled away from it. Moved to the city. Over the Tappan Zee Bridge. You like the colors. I can't see anything.
Hello everyone, it is I, the People's Dwarf. Good to see you all. It is once again time for another session of Trivs at Home. Thanks so much for joining me. That's right, we're doing a Disney Halloween themed trivia tonight. That's right, well tonight, today, wherever we are, or you are in the world. That's right, it's nighttime where I am, which is great, Halloween themed. We've got all the lights off, we've got the red bit of like kind of a scarier light theme going on behind me there. Got the light in front of me, got the chat window up on top, so we're all good to go. And then I got my OBS software with all the questions and stuff in here as well. So welcome everybody over on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter and YouTube. That's right, this stream's going out to multiple platforms, so more people can join in and get amongst it and have a bit of fun here. That's what we're here for, have a bit of fun, and keeping the theme of the month of October being the month of Halloween. So I've decided to do a little bit of an earlier Disney Halloween theme. There will be Halloween trivia at the end of the month, and throughout this month there is going to be Halloween related questions throughout each of the trivias. And hello Evermore over on Twitch, it is great to have you here, thanks for joining in. And yeah, feel free to drop messages in the comments and stuff, guys. That's how I can interact and engage with you if you want. If you don't want to engage with me and all the rest of it, you just want to watch and have a bit of fun, that's totally fine as well. No worries there, mate. All good. But yeah, if you want me to either answer any questions, or do a shout out to you, or shout out to someone you know, or you know someone is watching, or you want to share some cool stories, then by all means. And hello, Julie, over on Facebook as well. Good to see you. But yeah, if you want me to do any sort of shout outs, let me know. That's what you can do in the comments. That's how we engage with one another, which is great, because I'm going to be hosting the trivia on here, keeping an eye on the chat comments. I've got them all integrated into the one so I can see them all, which is awesome sauce. That's right. So yeah, so again, you can keep me updated with any sort of things going on. You can want to tell me a life story, go ahead, by all means, do it, go for it. You want to tell me some fun facts, that's great too. If you're Disney fans, you can tell me your Disney favorite characters. Yeah, feel free, we'll start off with that. Disney favourite characters, if you want to put one in the comments now. For those who are watching this stream, Disney favourite characters, who are they? Pop them in the chat if you want. Let me know your number one Disney favourite character. As for mine, I mean, there's so many of them now, right? Because there's, like, they've gone out and got, like, Marvel, they've got Star Wars and all the rest of it, like, original Disney kind of cartoon characters, or animated characters, I guess. I'm not sure, but Julie says Eeyore! Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh! What a great character. Very cuddly little character there in Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is a great Disney story and Disney cartoon and movie. They've had plushies, they've had movies, they've had shorts, they've had everything. And there's even going to be a Winnie the Pooh related question in the Halloween tonight. That's right. There is a Disney Halloween related Winnie the Pooh question somewhere amongst our questions. So there we go. But yeah, feel free to let me know. As for mine, I honestly don't know. Like the original sort of characters, I mean, Mickey's awesome, but I mean, he's just like the main guy. So like, you know what? I'll get back to you. I'll let you know. I literally came up with this question on the spot. But I don't know. Would it be one of the 7 dwarves? Because I am, ironically, a 7 dwarf. Well, not 7 dwarfs. I'm obviously a dwarf, so I can relate to them. I don't know. Maybe that's just biased. Maybe I want, like, a different character to be, like, I don't know, to like. You know what? Beast is pretty cool, from Beauty and the Beast. I like Beast. Beast is pretty rad. Just because, you know, Beast. Beast mode, all that kind of fun stuff. We'll go with Beast for now, until I think of something different. That's why I'm going to throw a little curveball out there and just do some different Disney characters. Why not? I say, why not? But yes, that's what we're doing with our characters tonight. So yeah, Disney characters, what we're going to do is throw up the how to play on screen so we can see how that works. So what we're going to need, first things first, what you need to do, obviously keep this stream window open, which is great, but you need to open a new browser tab. A new browser tab. Because what we're going to do is go over here to trivia.com and then go enter the room code Trivs at Home for the player login option. So trivia.com in a new web browser window, then Trivs at Home, all one word, as the room login or room code. And then you'll be prompted to enter a team name or player name. You can come up with anything you like. Be punny, be creative, be weird, be silly, be whatever you want. Don't be rude though. No rude names, alright? I will remove them and you'll have to re-enter them. But yeah, be funny, be creative, be whatever you want to be, pretty much, as long as it's friendly and whatever you want it to be, alright? But yes, nothing rude, nothing mean towards anyone. but just keep it fun and friendly. And then you'll be taken into a screen on the TriviaRat.com page where there'll be a scoreboard of other teams that you'll be competing against for 2 days trivia. And then also on that page, leave that tab open. You can then come back and have this stream open, or maybe you can have the screen that you're watching this on split if you're watching this on a laptop or a computer or something like that. And you can have one half the browser with the stream video, the other with TriviaRat.com page open, or you can just go back and forth between the two. But the way it works is that when I click on Game On as the TriviaRat admin, that's when I'll do the round 1 beginning questions and round 2, round 3, round 4 when we begin here on the stream. Or the Trivia Wrap page will automatically direct you to an answer submission section. So that's where you'll be answering all the questions to tonight's trivia. And we do that each and every time. It's nice and simple, straightforward. You put your questions in. We'll be at a break between each round. That's when I'll do the marking. So you'll be automatically taken back to the normal start page with the scoreboard and the other teams playing. You'll get live scores updates as well. And then we'll rinse and repeat for each round. So simple, so straightforward, way easier. You guys don't have to do your own marking or make notes and all the rest of it. I mean, you can make notes if you like, but you don't have to do your own scoring. You don't have to try and add things up. You just submit them and then leave it all to me. And it's all very well done through TriviaRat.com. Thank you guys, by the way. You guys are rad. Super amazing little system they got going on here. Very nice, guys. Good customer service too. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. But we encourage team or solo play here for Trivs at home. That's right, we're doing this at home. Been doing this since March or April. I forget which month we started. But yeah, most of 2020 pretty much, because as a trivia host for 4 years-ish now, 4 or 5 years, I've been resorted to doing this at home because obviously with COVID running rampant, public venues are currently closed, so I'm no longer able to currently do it in live venues, which I do miss, but I want to keep getting my trivia knack and give you guys some trivia, so that's why we've been doing this since April, I believe, and hosting it all from my very own home. That's right. So I got a very cool setup here that we have, which is very nice. We've been improving it each and every week, making it easier, more fun, more interactive, and engaging with you guys, so hopefully you guys like that. And for those who've been here from the start, you guys are rad. Any people that are new, welcome. You guys are also rad. Welcome to the team of radness. That's what we are, right here. But yeah, so team or solo play encouraged. Wherever you are, you can play it on your own or with friends, family, acquaintances, work buddies, wherever you are. By all means, you can encourage them, get them involved. There's 4 rounds of trivia. 10 questions per round. 1 point per correct answer. No points lost for any incorrect answers. So by all means, even if you don't know the answer to something, have a guess, because you might be lucky and get those few extra points that you'll need to get over the line, and you might win. There will be breaks between each round, so you'll be able to maybe stock up on beverages, use the toilet or restroom, maybe get a drink or buy to eat, maybe you need to stretch your legs, go pat your cat or dog, or feed your fish, whatever pets you guys have in the house or wherever you are located. But yes, and there will be question repeats at the end of each round as well, in case you missed something, need to double check an answer or a question. So that's what they're for. I do say no answers in the comments, guys. It's crucial one up here. You can put joke answers. Joke answers are a-okay. Joke answers, definitely. And I encourage joke answers because we sometimes reward bonus points for joke answers. I'll read them out in regards to something. If I get a laugh and then other people comment and say they laughed at that as well, that was a good one, you get extra points. So joke answers are totally warranted, but no spoiler answers, okay? Because it is a friendly competition, so we got to keep our answers to ourselves. That's what the Trivia App page is for. That's where you'll be putting all your answer submissions, alright? And that's what we got. This is our little trivia logo down here, Trivs at Home, little tip jar here. If you like the trivia that I do each and every week, twice a week, you can let me know by going to my paypal.me link, which is --Jeremy-Hallam US, or one word, or Venmo, which is just Jeremy-Hallam, and let me know. We've also got another one in there, which is Risa May, who sometimes sings and performs live during these trivias. That's right, we have a live singing performance sometimes on top of trivia. How cool is that? Amazing entertainment, all for you guys. All you have to do is just literally tune in. That's awesome, right? And if it is your first time here, feel free to follow and subscribe to whichever platform you're on watching this from, whether it's Twitch or Facebook or Twitter and all that kind of fun stuff, so that way you're kept up to date with future trivia streams that I'll be doing. And I also post like sample questions and stuff, the weekly schedule, so you know what the trivia dates and themes are upcoming, so that way you can plan ahead and tell friends and family about it and be like, hey, he's doing like a Marvel theme in like 2 weeks. You're a huge Marvel fan, so come and get amongst it. So that'll be a good way for you if you are a trivia fan, trivia buff. This is where you want to be, tuning in every Friday and Saturday, 7 p.m. PST, whatever time zone that is for you guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's my spiel. I've done a long spiel. I feel like I've been talking non-stop without a breath, so I'm going to have a sip of my beer. And I have today the Golden Road. Whoop, it's a bit bright because I've got that light shining there. The Golden Road Pineapple Cart. Whoops, I've got my fingers covering it. So the Pineapple Cart is what I'm drinking tonight. Bit of a hint of pineapple on my beer, and now I'm out of focus. Is it going to fix and get me back? Yes, it is! Well done, camera. Sometimes it doesn't do that. Sometimes it freaks out and I have to go in manually and do it, but that's alright. Good job, camera. You're doing awesome tonight. Love your work. It's probably because I got the little light over here, so it's easy to focus on me. But that's all good. But yeah, so I'm drinking a beer tonight. So if you guys are drinking something, let me know. Maybe you've got tea. Maybe you've got coffee. Maybe you're just drinking water, because water is healthy. Water is great. And I drink that pretty much all the time. Pretty much my drinks of choice is water, number 1, coffee, number 2, tea, number 3, or 2 and 3 pretty much close to each other, and then 4, there's some sort of alcoholic beverage somewhere in there. But yeah, that's pretty much the ratio of the liquids in my body for everyday life, for the most part. Well, I don't drink beer every day, but, you know, that's pretty much what I mean. Robert, mate, there he is over on Facebook. What a legend. Speaking of drinks, and the man always delivers. I love it. I love it when you're here, and I ask this question. I didn't even know if you were here, actually, which is great. This is an awesome surprise, and it's super cool because he always has cool, fancy beers. I had the Golden Road Pineapple Cart, which is only 4 words, but Rob here, the famous, infamous beer-drinking champion, at least from my trivia streams, I'm giving you that title. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you that title. Is drinking a Fatheads Brewery Spooky Tooth Imperial Pumpkin Ale. See, it's like what, 9 words, 8 words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words describing a beer. It's always a really cool describing beer, and that sounds Halloween themed. So you've actually gone out and got some Halloween themed beer. Did you get it like purely for that, or have you had it for a while? Missed you too, mate. Missed you too. I hope you and the fam are doing well. Your missus and little bub, hope they're doing well. And you, of course. But yeah, no, I love the fact that you've got a spooky themed pumpkin ale. So it's literally fall themed and it's Halloween themed. Like, you literally are the drinking master right now in these trivia streams. I love it. If anyone wants to like try and top those drinks, by all means. Maybe you've got a fancy tea with, I don't know, 18 words in its title, because it's a blend of something or other. Or maybe you're drinking, I don't know, some sort of sparkling mineral water with a hint of lime and lemon with some pomegranate essence or something. I don't even know. I'm just making stuff up now, thinking of weird fruits and things. Purely for your trivia, mate. Good to hear, and I'm glad everyone is great. That is awesome. Everyone is great here too. Everyone is well. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's doing well. I've been doing actually walks every day this week in the morning. I used to do them evening, but I decided to change things up. My brother actually motivated me to do this. I know, considering I've been a fitness buff for about 20 years and I've loved training for more than half my life. Yeah, I decided to change up my routine and I've been doing morning walks. And I've gone from, just this week, from 2.2k starting up to 3.8 kilometers, which is, well, it's like a mile and a half almost to 2.5 miles for you Americans, and anyone else who deals in miles. But I'm planning to get up to a 5k walk each and every morning, and then I'm going to alternate that with bike rides. But I'm just figuring out different routes at the moment that I can take while I'm around here, and the weather is actually cooling down a little bit, which makes it much better. I also started the mornings because it was so hot here in Kelly that, like, trying to go during the day would just be, like, torturous. And then at night time, if I didn't time it right, I wasn't able to, like, get out in time before the sun set or something. And also because I'm doing this twice a week in the evenings, or, like, game streams and stuff, usually in the evenings, it means I couldn't walk. So, well, I would not be able to walk. So now that I'm doing it in the morning, nothing is taking up that time right now. So it's perfect. It's perfect time. Perfect time. But yeah, been doing that. So, healthy, great. Trive over on Twitch, good to see you, mate. Welcome, welcome. Speaking of the guy that motivated me, that's him there with the morning walk. He's the one that's been doing it and got me kind of motivated to do the morning walks instead, which is great. Come home, feel energized, ready for the rest of the day. So yeah, alright, I think we're all good. We're now at 7:14 over here, so I think what we'll do, I'm going to go over to the trivia at admin page and refresh it. Make sure I'm still logged in. Just a heads up, guys, if you do accidentally get logged out of the Trivia Rat page, do not stress, do not fear, do not worry, it is a-okay. All you need to do is do the exact same thing you did on the homepage, click on the player login section, enter the room code Trivs at home, but when you go to enter your player name this time, or team name, use the same team name, but add like a 1 or a 2 to it, and then I'll see it on the actual scoreboard, and I'll be like, oh, it must have accidentally kicked them out, and I can adjust the scores accordingly. It's happened maybe twice, I think, since we've started using Trivia Rat, and I've just gone and changed the scores. So say, for example, there's Rabbit in there, he got accidentally booted out, or he closed it for some reason, or for some reason his web browser just crapped itself and closed down, he had to reopen it, then he would do Rabbit 1, and I would go, okay, cool. So I've got to add Rabbit's previous score to Rabbit 1, and then I'll just get rid of his previous name. And that's how it works. And funnily enough, it actually even happened to me, as the admin guy. It was during one of these spiels as well, which was hilarious. So now I'm constantly making sure I'm refreshing the page to make sure I'm not logged out. But yes, so just if you do get kicked out, do not stress, or if you close it accidentally, again, don't stress. Just open it back up, put a 1 next to your team name. I'll be able to adjust it at the end of the round when I'm doing the markings. So it's easy and straightforward, a-okay, ladies and gents. So, what I'm thinking is, we'll get up a question, round 1's theme, which is Disney Halloween, witches, wizards, and warlocks. That's the theme of round 1, witches, wizards, and warlocks. That's right, keeping with Halloween themed stuff. It is Disney Halloween. I've gone and clicked on the Game On button on your Trivia Rat page, so now you'll be taken to a page on that Trivia Rat tab where you'll be able to answer submissions. We'll have the first one, question 1 with a little text box. If you also scroll down, you can jump to different questions. So if you want to skip a question because you don't know the answer, or you want to go back and change an answer because you figured something out, or you want to enter something different, that's how you do that. So you can jump back and forth between question numbers and enter answers accordingly. Alright? That's how you're going to do it. That's how you get your answers submitted through to me. Simple, straightforward, cruising, mate. The questions are going to appear on screen just here in this little blue box, and I'm also going to be reading them out to you. So you've got visual as well as audio. Look at that, it's multi ways of knowing all about the questions and stuff. So I think we're about ready to begin. So I'm going to put my little timer up over here, which is great. And I'm going to click on start. I think question number 1, ladies and gents, let's get it underway. Boom. Here we go. Name 2 of the 3 witches from Hocus Pocus. That is a Disney film, a very popular Halloween Disney film. Strangely enough, I don't think I've actually seen it. I know. Get all those judge wigs out, put them on right now, get your little hammer, and judge me accordingly. Because, yeah, I don't think I've actually seen this yet. Even though I've known about it for, like, years now. And it seems to be a lot of my performer friends know about this film and love it and rave about it, but I don't know, I still have never seen it. I know it, I just haven't seen it. So maybe I'll put it on my Halloween to watch list. Maybe Reese, if I tell Reese this, she probably thinks I've seen it. If I tell her I haven't, she'll be like, who are you? What did you do to my partner? And get out of here, you weird alien person. Is probably what her response will be. Because I'm pretty sure she's seen it. Which, mind you, I've usually seen more stuff than her. So when the rare occasion comes that she's seen something that I haven't, well, ladies and gents, look out. But yes, name 2 of the 3 witches from the film Hocus Pocus. Number 2, Mother Who is the main antagonist of Disney's 2010 animated feature film Tangled. Mother Who is the main antagonist of Disney's 2010 animated feature film Tangled. Now, this one I've seen. So it's okay, don't stress. I'm 1 for 1 at the moment. 50%, doing good. Maybe you guys are at 100%, who knows? I should have, like, tried to... I don't know if we have any, like, Halloween decorations in the house. We might. I'll have to go look in the garage and stuff. But maybe I'll try and, like, I don't know, hang some Halloween-y decorations on this little screen behind me for these trivia nights. I'll look into it. I just thought of it then. Cool idea. Right? I agree. Cool idea. Question number 3. When brewing a spell in her cauldron, the evil queen from Snow White whitens her hair by adding what? Actually, I think that's meant to be witch. The evil witch, not evil queen. That may have been accidentally written incorrectly. When brewing a spell in a cauldron, the evil queen, or evil witch, from Snow White whitens her hair by adding what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the witch that's making the spell, not the queen. My apologies for the typo there. You know what? I think I can maybe even actually change this on the fly. Let's see if this works. Yep, that's what we'll do. Pretty sure it's the witch. If not, I've got both there. It's the same reference. It's been a while since I've seen this film too. Number 4, Twitches is a 2005 Disney Channel original movie. It's based on the popular Twitches book series published by Scholastic Press. It features the Maui twin sisters named what? Oh, you are correct, Queen. It is the Queen, really? I thought it was the witch. Well, I would have changed it anyway, so... my mistake. I'm glad. I thought for some reason it was the witch. But if it's the evil queen, then that's fine. The question is totally fine. But yes, Twitches is a 2005 Disney Channel original movie. It's based on a popular Twitches book series published by Scholastic Press. Features the Maui twin sisters named what? So I want both of the twin sisters' names. Their surname is Maori or Mori. Maori? That's really tricky to say. Maori. Maori. Sounds like I'm saying Maori, like a New Zealand Maori. No, that's not what I'm saying. You know who I mean. We will. Hopefully. But anyway, guess the twin sisters' names is pretty much what I'm saying. First names. Giving you the surname, you need their first names. And I mean their real life names, obviously. Not in-character names. Number 5. In The Sword and the Stone, which wizard transforms himself and Arthur each into a fish during a physics lesson? What a great wizard this guy is. In the Sword in the Stone, which wizard transforms himself and Arthur each into a fish during a physics lesson? Name that wizard. I remember watching this film growing up. We had it on VHS. That's right, VHS, video cassette. Dang, the times, ladies and gents, back in time. You know what, I couldn't tell you what my first Disney film was that I watched. I couldn't tell you. My parents might know. First one, I don't know. Maybe they might remember. But I know we had this, so this would be up there in one of them. Like top 5 maybe. There was a Robin Hood in there. The animated one, if that's Disney. I remember that as a kid. Not sure what else. Ninja Turtles definitely wasn't Disney, but that was something I loved as a kid. Number 6, he's got friends on the other side, but on this side he's known as the Shadow Man. Name this character from The Princess and the Frog. He's got friends on the other side, but on this side he's known as the Shadow Man. Name this character from The Princess and the Frog. Question 6. By the way, guys, thank you for those, especially those viewing this on Twitch, because I've now hit over 50 followers on Twitch, woohoo! Which is rad sauce. So now I'm able to actually give out like VIP badges to different viewers, which is great. So I'm going to go through and do that and reward my regular viewers over on Twitch for being loyal and subscribing and keeping up to date with all my streams. You guys are rad, and thank you so much for doing that. And welcome to all the new people as well. Thank you so much for tuning in and being amongst all this cool fun stuff that I'm doing right now. But yes, that's always great fun as well, and I'm glad I've hit that. And now I just need to bump up the average viewership to hit affiliate status. So that's exciting and super rad too. So again, if you've got Twitch, feel free to watch me over on Twitch instead of these other platforms if you like. Give it a follow. It is just twitch.tv/thepeoplesdwarf. Still the same stream, still the same face. I'm still here. It's just another way, streaming platform that is different to maybe say Facebook or whatever else. Or you can just stay wherever you're watching it. Doesn't matter. Just letting you know if you want to go over on Twitch, by all means, go for it. Number 7, who said this? What would you, What would any of you be willing to do, Would you sail to the ends of the earth and beyond to fetch back Witty Jack and him precious pearl? Who said this? What would you, What would any of you be willing to do, Would you sail to the ends of the earth and beyond to fetch back Witty Jack and him precious pearl? Number 7. I love how that's written. It sounds so cool. And it's really fun to say. Really, really fun. Just because I love pirates. Anything pirates, man. Anything pirates, I love. Super, super, super duper huge pirates fan. Love pirates. They're amazing. And yes, that was a hint. If you didn't also get Jack and the Pearl as the hint of where this is from, well, I just gave you another hint. So, you're welcome. Number 8. In times of old, this one's a little longer, so I'll read it a couple times. In times of old, Wilden Lightfoot was a powerful wizard who cast spells to create magic in the world. His 2 sons, Bailey and Ian, get a staff as a gift from him when each son has turned 16. Which Disney animated film is this? In times of old, Wilden Lightfoot was a powerful wizard who cast spells to create magic in the world. His 2 sons, Bailey and Ian, get a staff as a gift from him when each son has turned 16. Which Disney animated film is this? There we go. That's my reading, right? Pretty rad? Yeah, that's right. I'm a good reader. I was always a good reader in school. Wasn't when I was, first started. Had speech therapy and stuff when I was super duper young. But then that just bumped me ahead of the class because I became super duper awesome. So I started very low and then just went and became Brad Sauce. Number 9. Halloween Town. Marnie and her 2 siblings must embrace their full identities to save the day as Halloween Town's citizens continue to mysteriously disappear. Features an evil warlock named Who? Halloween Town. Marnie and her 2 siblings must embrace their full identities to save the day as Halloween Town's citizens continue to mysteriously disappear. It features an evil warlock named Who? Tell me this warlock's name. By the way, I didn't really watch Disney Channel much growing up, and Reese's sister has Disney Plus, so I could totally be watching Disney Plus stuff, but I do not. But if you guys do, you are going to do well with tonight's trivia. Or if you just watch Disney stuff growing up. Or, even before Disney Plus was even a blip on the radar. And number 10, Wanda Maximoff, also known as Something Something, is a Marvel Comics character who has an upcoming Disney Plus series called WandaVision. Wanda Maximoff, also known as Something Something, is a Marvel Comics character who has an upcoming Disney Plus series called WandaVision. I believe that's coming out in December. I believe. No, that's coming out in December. Attack on Titan's final season. Totally not Disney related, but it's the same month, and that's how I got talking about that, and it's just freaking phenomenal, and I'm excited. Oh, bang, hello there. Better turn that volume down a little bit, otherwise it's going to be chiming in for some noises. He's up there. That's all good. So that is the end of round 1's questions. What's coming up now is question repeats. So the questions will bring up on the screen 1 to 5 and then 6 to 10 for about 30 seconds each. Then we're going to launch into our break screen. During the break, that's when I'll close the answer submissions onto the Trivia page. You'll be directed back to the scoreboard page. I'll quickly mark the answers that you guys have submitted. We'll come back, go through the answers, and then we'll get into round 2. That's how it works, guys. Simple, straightforward, and easy. For you and for me. That's what we're here for, guys. So, here come the question repeats. We'll be right back after the break. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back. That's right. Answers have been submitted. Marking has been done. That's right. So we're going to go through the answers. But before we do that, welcome to the teams. That's what I'm about to do. We've got Escapees from Halloween Town, Honey Bear, A Real Disney Princess, I Matey, Goop, and Rabbit. So we've got 6 teams playing tonight, so welcome to each and every one of you. Thanks for being here. It is a pleasure to have you all here and to be hosting this Disney Halloween themed trivia for you. So let's go through the answers to round 1 before moving on to our round 2 multiple choice round. That's right. So, name 2 of the 3 witches from Hocus Pocus. Now, I was looking for the characters' names, not necessarily the actor or actress's names, but someone gave me the actress's name, so I gave them half a point anyway. So what the answers I was looking for were Winnie, Sarah, and Mary, but somebody put Bette Midler, so I ended up giving you half a point anyway. So if you had Winnie, Sarah, and Mary, those were the names of 3 of the witches. You only needed to give me 2 of those. You got points for number 1. Number 2, Mother Who, that would be Mother Gothel. Mother Gothel is the main antagonist in Disney's 2010 animated feature film, Tangled. Number 3, when brewing a spell in a cauldron, the evil queen/witch, turned out to be queen, from Snow White whites her hair by adding what? Well, that would be a scream of fright. A scream of fright. That's how you make your hair white. Hey, that rhymes. I wonder if that's why they did it. I can't remember, like, what the saying is to that, but is that why to make my hair white, I'll give a scream of fright or something like that? If it's all the stuff that rhymes, that would be kind of cool. But I like the fact that that rhymes. That's really cool. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but really cool anyway. Twitches is a 2005 Disney Channel original movie. It's based on the popular Twitches book series published by Scholastic Press. It features the Murray twin sisters named Tia and Tamara. They were also in a show called Sister Sister, or Sister Sisters? Sister Sisters? Sister Sister? I remember that show on Nickelodeon, and when I was a kid, I think they may have been my first twins crush. Pretty sure they were my first twins crush. And you know what was funny? When I was looking this up and I was doing these questions, I thought, I remember these girls. They were like my first twins crush when I was like a kid. I wonder what they're doing now. They're like 5, 6, 7 years older than me. They're like full-grown adults and stuff now, which totally is mind-boggling to me because I've always just figured, oh yeah, you're just like roughly, you know, similar age or, I don't know, younger, because everyone on TV is always younger than what you think they are. But no, totally different. Like, my childhood just suddenly got ruined. Well, not ruined because I'm an adult now, that makes sense. But it was just kind of a big shock factor because you go look back at, you know, stars that you grew up with watching and you just think that they're going to be eternally youthful. Mind you, they still look fine, but it was just like, oh wow, you're like in your 40s now. That was totally unexpected. Nope, that was totally weird. So there you go. My first teens crush are now in their 40s, which is crazy. But good on them. Good on them. Number 5, in The Sword in the Stone, which wizard transforms himself and Arthur each into a fish during a physics lesson. That would be Merlin. Merlin is the wizard for number 5. Number 6, he's got friends on the other side, but on this side he's known as the Shadow Man. Named his character from The Princess and the Frog. That is Dr. Facilier. Dr. Facilier for number 6. Number 7, who said this? What would you, What would any of you be willing to do, Would you sail to the ends of the earth and beyond to fetch back Witty Jack and him precious pearl? That's from Tia Dalma. Tia Dalma in the Pirates of the Caribbean. That's right. My probably all-time favorite movie and movie series by far. Up there with Lord of the Rings. I don't know which is better. No, probably Pirates. Just. For different reasons. I don't know why. But Pirates, probably. For a trilogy-wise, Lord of the Rings is a trilogy. But as singular movies, Pirates. Probably. Yeah. Don't fight me for it. That's just my opinion. By all means, you guys are all entitled to yours. Number 8. In times of Old Wither and Lightfoot was a powerful wizard who cast spells to create magic in the world. His 2 sons, Bailey and Ian, get a staff as a gift from him when each son has turned 16. Which Disney animated film is this? This is called Onward. Onward. And it's recently, I believe it came out this year. 2020, I believe? Yeah. Onward is the animated film. Number 9, Halloween Town. Marnie and her 2 siblings must embrace their full identities to save the day as Halloween Town's citizens continue to mysteriously disappear. It features an evil warlock named too, but that would be Calabar. Calabar is the name of the evil warlock. And by the way, the escapees from Halloween Town, I just kind of clicked. Now, to be fair, I literally had never heard of Halloween Town on the Disney Channel. And now that I've been doing all this research about it, because obviously the trivia questions and all the rest of it, and I've seen your name there, you guys obviously know about it, which is kind of cool. So clearly Disney buffs, obviously. So guys, everyone, all the other teams, look out. Disney buff in the crowd playing tonight. But yeah, Halloween Town. So there's so many crazy Disney movies that I didn't even know existed. So if you're a Disney Channel or Disney Channel kids, or maybe you have kids that watch the Disney Channel now, that would make things easier too, because obviously your kids will have favorite shows and stuff. And number 10, Wanda Maximoff, also known as Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is a Marvel Comics character who is an upcoming Disney Plus series called WandaVision. So that's number 10 there. Number 10. Alright, make sure to mute myself, which is great. Move on to number 2. Round 2? Yes, fantastic, awesome. More Halloween is the theme for this round. Pretty much because I couldn't come up with anything else, and it was just all random, cool, fun Halloween questions that I just wanted to put in and include them for Disney. So it's pretty much just entitled More Halloween. It's multiple choice Halloween, alright? That's what we're doing. So, yeah, I hope you're okay with all that. So let's get on over to a new round over on the Trivia page. I'm going to click on Game On. Everyone's teams are still there, which is great. Awesome sauce. So now your team should be changed over to what you need it to be. And we're beginning round 2. Let's begin round 2, shall we? Alright, question number 1 is this. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie is made of what? Is it bats, bugs, toilet paper, or dirt? In The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie is made of what? Bats, bugs, toilet paper, or dirt? What? All those things sound gross. Well, it's meant to be. It's like Halloween themed. And it's the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not meant to be like flowers and daffodils, and which is just another flower, but you know what I mean. Lovely scented candles. Or something. Alright. Gotta get the timer back on so I can monitor how much time I'm chatting. Round 1 was a little bit chatty. That's alright. We'll speed things up again with this round. And remember, we've got trivia again tomorrow. We do back-to-back trivias now, Fridays and Saturdays. So same time as this one started, only tomorrow. And it's music from the 90s and 2000s. A music round from the 90s and 2000s. So tune in for that one if you're a music fan, which, realistically, who isn't? Come on, everyone loves music. Everyone loves music, so I expect to see you all there. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Number 2, the Mickey Mouse animated short that features Mickey, Goofy, and Donald ghost hunting is called what? Is it called Frankenweenie, The Scream Team, Mr. Boogedy, or Lonesome Ghosts? The Mickey Mouse animated short that features Mickey, Goofy, and Donald ghost hunting is called what? Frankenweenie, The Scream Team, Mr. Boogedy, or Lonesome Ghosts? Now for this you can just do A, B, C, or D for your answers, or you can actually write the answer yourself in there, or you can do the letter and the answer. It's totally up to you, just so I know which answer you are submitting. The only time we've never done this is when I did a one-letter multiple choice round, and that would have made things confusing because some of the letters were different to their corresponding A, B, C, or Ds. So, could have been confusing. But for now, we're all good. Either A, B, C, or D, or the actual wording is A-OK. Alright, number 3 now. Who sings the Headless Horseman song from The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad? Is it Dean Martin, Danny Kaye, Bing Crosby, or Robin Williams? Who sings the Headless Horseman song from The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad? Dean Martin, Danny Kaye, Bing Crosby, or Robin Williams? By the way, if I'm talking a little bit too fast, it's because I've had 2 coffees today. That's right. I had coffee in the morning, and then the missus ordered some new coffee, so I decided to try one out this afternoon. Usually I just do a coffee and a tea, but I've gone 2 coffees, so maybe I'm a little bit hyper. Hence the beer, that'll hopefully maybe mellow me out. I don't know. There we go. Fantastic. Number 4, how many ghosts appear in the Haunted Mansion at the Disneyland and Walt Disney World resorts? I love how I got this question. They've got the trademark R's in there as well. I liked it, so I kept them in there because it was super cool. But yeah, so that's super rad. But yeah, so how many ghosts appear in the Haunted Mansion at the Disneyland and Walt Disney World resorts? Is it A, 100, B, 999, C, 1313, or D, 500? How many ghosts are there? 100, 999, 1313, or 500? Even if you haven't been, the beautiful thing with multiple choice is that the answer is somewhere here on the screen. So all you have to do is just pick one of these ones. Which one are you going to pick? That's right. So your chance to guess is much higher here than other rounds because, I mean, the answer's on the screen. This is the only other round where answers are actually on the screen. Question 5. The eerie incident that begins the cursed story behind the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios takes place on Halloween. But what year? Is it 1900, 1913, 1939, or 1994? The eerie incident that begins the cursed story behind the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios takes place on Halloween, but in what year? 1900, 1913, 1939, or 1994? Which year is it? Yeah, I'm totally gonna like try and add some bats or something to like the back here. Have them like dangling down and stuff. I'm gonna do some hunting for some decorations. Or I'm gonna go up to Target and do a little shop. Next I'm gonna do a grocery shop, which probably won't be for another week because I've done a little one this week already. But I'm going to go to Target and get some little cheap decorations and put them on here, because why not? It'll be fun. And to the theme, that's right, making this exciting for me and for you. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, again, this movie. What spell does Sally cast to try and stop Jack from delivering Christmas toys? Is it a lightning spell, a hiccup spell, a sleep spell, or a fog spell? In Nightmare Before Christmas, what spell does Sally cast to try and stop Jack from delivering Christmas toys? Is it A, lightning, B, hiccup, C, sleep, D, fog? Now, I still don't think we've ever had a perfect game of Trivs at Home where everyone's got 100% points. Ironically, it is a Disney-themed round that has been the highest scores, but I don't think the Disney reigning champions from that first time we did it, the back-to-back ones, are playing today. Last time I posted a Disney one, they were unfortunately busy, but they did want to get back in and try and keep their championship or whatever. But yeah, unfortunately they weren't able to join it. But yeah, they were the closest to get a perfect game. So, people tonight, who's it going to be? I know there's some Scabby's from Halloween Town at Disney peeps. Will you get the perfect game? Will you be our first? We'll see. Number 7, The Skeleton Dance was the first of which cartoon series? Was it A, The Silly Symphonies, B, A Disney Halloween, C, Have a Laugh, or D, Mickey's House of Villains? Skeleton Dance was the first of which cartoon series? The Silly Symphonies, A Disney Halloween, Have a Laugh, or Mickey's House of Villains? That's right. Which one? A, B, C, or D? Almost at the end of this round, guys. Getting through it at a nice, reasonable pace. Number 8. What is the name of the witch that Donald Duck encounters in Trick or Treat? Is it Witch Hazel, Demona, Lambert, or Magic Dispel? Now, I love coming up with creative, kind of funny, or weird, or silly, or stupid, or just punny names as multiple choice options, because that's just my thing. There's a reason why I do also like multiple choice, not just to help you guys out because the answer's somewhere on the screen, because people prefer multiple choice because it's easy for them in case they don't know the topic or the genre, then that's fine. But I also like because it lets me be a little bit creative with coming up with funny answers. But this one here, there's one in here which is totally something that I would do, but strangely enough I didn't, because it's actually a character's name. But if I was to make a fake character name, one of them here is totally something that I would do, but it's actually a real name. So it was like, I can't do. I mean, I can do it, but it's not working because it's not a made up one. It's real. So I would try to make it up, but it's actually real. So that's pretty much what I'm saying. My crazy mind of coming up with a crazy name actually exists, so it's kind of cool. Number 9. What 1933 Mickey Mouse short was deemed too frightening for children by the British Film Censor Board upon release? Was it A, Mickey's Nightmare, B, The Gorilla Mystery, C, Harem Scarum, and D, The Mad Doctor. What 1933 Mickey Mouse short was deemed too frightening for children by the British Film Censor Board upon release? Mickey's Nightmare, The Gorilla Mystery, Harem Scarum, or The Mad Doctor? Number 9. Almost there, guys. Almost at the end of round 2. Oh no, that's okay. Picture round's next. It's guessing the movie title. That's right. I've taken movies and removed their titles. You need to tell me what they are. When we get to that round, obviously. Not yet. We're not there yet. Almost there, but not yet. And number 10, the Mickey Jack-O-Lantern at Disneyland weighs how many pounds? So those who don't know, the Disneyland theme park, well, pretty much most theme parks, really, Universal does it too, and other theme parks, they change things around, and they theme it around certain events, like Halloween, Christmas, and that kind of stuff. And they put up big-ass decorations, and crazy decorations and stuff. And right at the front, for a photo opportunity, it's really, really massive, big Mickey Jack-O-Lantern. So it's like a big jack-o'-lantern with Mickey's face and all that kind of stuff. It's Mickey's, pretty much. But it pretty much is there. And you need to tell me how heavy it weighs. Hence why all the options are quite heavy. It's a lot. So you need to tell me how much it weighs. But it's a big thing. Big photo opportunity thing. Apparently it's one of the most popular Instagram photoed places during Halloween. Fun fact for people. Because it's, I don't know, famous and stuff. But yeah, so that's question number 10. Alright, so, question repeats coming right up, and then we launch into a break. You guys know the drill. Get your answers in before the break screen comes up, because then I'll be closing the answer submissions, marking your scores, then we'll come back and go through the answers. So enjoy your break, guys. If you don't need the question repeats, you just get a longer break. If you do need them, here they are right now. Guys, I did it again. I forgot to update the break music. My apologies. It's still the same 3 or 4 songs on loop. Yeah, I really need to change that because now those songs are getting stuck in my head and they're probably getting stuck in my regular viewers' head as well. So apologies. I do need to update that so it cycles in a few extra songs. I do have a whole bunch of copyright-free music that I'm able to use and put in the descriptions, so that's totally cool, so they get referenced and all the rest of it. But yeah, I just totally forgot to add and update my little playlist for the break tune. So apologies that song is stuck in your head, but hey, if you ever do hear it out and about, someone's gonna be like, oh my god, this is the trivia break song, that's super cool! And you'll be like, yeah, Jeremy introduced it to that, what a rad dude! And I'll be like, yeah, that's right, you're welcome. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it. You're welcome, is all I'm saying. Alright, well done guys, and ironically, funnily enough, usually with the multiple choice answers, I don't think I've ever actually had teams all input like different answers. So as if there's been a team that's done the A, the B, the C, and the D in all of them. Usually it's like there's the correct answer and then maybe 1 or 2 different ones. But I think for this one, we had one of the questions where each one was selected from all of you, which was great in the one question. And I do have to say, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to get a 100%er tonight from one of the Disney teams that are playing tonight. That is also a Disney fan. And I am going to say that unfortunately there was a question you guys missed. So unfortunately there won't be the 100% game tonight. So it's still up for grabs for future trivia rounds. But you could be close. I think the team that had it at the moment is 2 or 3 incorrect answers. So as long as you get the rest correct, you could still take the title. You just won't have 100%. But still an amazing effort, because I'm pretty sure you got the rest right anyway. Alright, let's get through the answers anyway, so you guys can find out how you all did. Question number 1. In The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie Boogie is made of what? He's made of bugs. He's made of bugs. B for bugs, that's right. Bugs for number 1. Number 2, the Mickey Mouse animated short that features Mickey, Goofy, and Donald ghost hunting is called Lonesome Ghosts. Lonesome Ghosts for number 2. Number 3, who sings the Headless Horseman song from The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad? That would be C, Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby for number 3. Number 4, how many ghosts appear in the Haunted Mansion at the Disneyland and Walt Disney World resorts? It is B, 999 ghosts. That's right, 999 ghosts. Number 5, the eerie incident that begins the cursed story behind the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disneyland's Hollywood Studios takes place on Halloween. But what year? Well, that would be C, 1939. I believe I'm just remembering this from not actually looking at my answers to double check. But hey, it's all good. Number 6, in The Nightmare Before Christmas, what spell does Sally cast to try and stop Jack from delivering Christmas toys? That would be D, a fog spell. A fog spell for number 6. Number 7, the Skeleton Dance was the first of which cartoon series? Well, that would be the Silly Symphonies. A, the Silly Symphonies for number 7. Number 8, what is the name of the witch that Donald Duck encounters in Trick or Treat? That is also A, Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel. Now, the name that I would have gone with, by the way, when I was in this question, I said I like coming up with funny answers. Magic Dispel. Magic Dispel here is totally something that I would have come up with just for a joke answer, but it's actually a real character. It's in the DuckTales series. DuckTales, you know, with Scrooge McDuck and all the rest of it. Magic Dispel is actually a character's name, and I think it's amazing, and I was going to use it for something, but yeah, it's in the DuckTales character. It's hilarious. It's great. It's good. But, yeah. I don't think I'm going to use it for something. I hope I didn't actually put that question in, otherwise I just gave away an answer. Oh well, there you go. If I did have that answered in there and I just gave it away, well, so be it. I'm a nice host. Number 9, what 1933 Mickey Mouse short was deemed too frightening for children by the British Film Censor Board upon release? That would be D, The Mad Doctor. The Mad Doctor. And number 10, the Mickey Jack-O-Lantern at Disneyland weighs how many pounds? It weighs B, 3,400 pounds. 3,400 pounds. That is so heavy. Apparently it takes a huge crane to wheel it through, apparently all the way through the parade route in Disneyland Park to put it where it is. So it has to drag it through on a crane to drive it to where it is. Craziness. Good on them though. Commitment, mate. Commitment. Well done to them. Alright guys, so there are your answers for round 2. Let's get round 3 up, which is all about the missing movie titles. So first I'm going to go over to trivia, right? Good old trivia, right? Click on the old new round option. And then click on the game on, so we can start round 3, which is a picture round. I'm also going to slide on over because pictures are going to be popping up right where my face is right now. But yeah, the missing movie title. I've removed the movie title from the image. The image is still there, just without the movie title. You need to tell me what the movie title is of these images. So, ladies and gents, are you ready? Of course you are. Let's go. Let's do it. This one here. What's the missing title? There's some characters in there that you might know. I've even left some of the title character names in there just to help you guys out. But I've removed the title. So what's the missing title of this movie? Number 1. Missing title. Picture round here. Round 3 for Disney Halloween themed trivia. So we're doing the missing movie title round. Oh, my beer's on the other side this time. I moved things around because now I've got my PlayStation here, which means the bench is slightly more narrow, so I don't have as much space to play with. So my beer is no longer on this side, it's now on this side. But it's okay, I'm making it work. Making it work. Speaking of work, I'm working tomorrow, my escape room job. That's right, escape room error in Anaheim. Anyone who's anywhere from, I guess, Southern California knows where Anaheim is, come to an escape room. Good fun, good times, and we are COVID friendly. Number 2, what's the missing title for this one? This one right here. Looks Halloweeny. There's pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, and the full moon, all that kind of fun stuff. So, what's the missing title for this movie? Missing movie titles. That's what it is. Missing movie titles for our picture round. Round 2. Missing movie title. Hopefully you've seen all these, or some of them, most of them, any of them. I guess you can kind of guess these ones based on the images. Maybe that can help. I don't even know. We'll see. Number 3. Ooh, this looks magical. Of course it is. It's Disney. It's always magic in Disney. What's this missing movie title? What's the missing title? That's right. There is some random text and stuff on there, but it's not the actual title. Don't worry. It's been removed. That's right. Now, usually I use, like, Photoshop and stuff to edit my images, because, you know, graphic stuff and photo editing and all the rest of it. But I was using Paint 3D. Like, remember the Paint app? Oh, the Paint software program? There's now Paint 3D. That's got a super quick, easier option, because it loads up way quicker than Adobe Photoshop, because, I mean, Adobe Photoshop's amazing. There's so much you can do with it. But, because it's such a big piece of software, it takes ages to load up, whereas Paint just comes straight away, which is great. And I've learned how to do photo editing in Paint 3D super quickly. So, yeah, Paint 3D. Fun fact. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. I do. Photoshop is still probably better. It just takes longer to load up, so when you're trying to run through. Question number 4, what's the missing title? Now, remember those 2 twins I was telling you about? Now, fun fact, it's not the actual, like, what was in that mention from the question earlier, but the 2 twins I was telling you about, the Mary twins, it's these 2. These 2 here. The sisters. Well, that's from the show previously too, but that's not the Halloween show. This is all Halloween related, remember? But yeah, these are the 2 that I was talking about. I think my first twins crush as a kid. Pretty sure it was these 2. What's the missing movie title for these 2? These two here. The 2 of them. One's got a crown, one doesn't. I know what that means. I'm just showing and saying what's on the screen. Number 5. What's this missing title? I actually left part of it in. I thought I'd help you guys out. I've left part of it in. There's a verses in there. Verses. But I've removed the rest of the title. So, there's a hint for you. What's the missing movie title? I left the part of the verses in there. Fun fact, it's not Freddy vs. Jason. That's definitely not Disney. Do not put Freddy vs. Jason. Although, joke answer would have been appreciated if you beat me to it, but I've already said it, so now you won't get the bonus point for it. But, although now I feel bad if someone actually puts that as a joke answer. That would have been hilarious in there. But no, it's not Freddy vs. Jason. Number 6. What's this missing movie title? This one here. What is it? Ooh. course they're all Halloween themed. And you know what's cool as well? The way you get, like, I was using Paint 3D to remove, like, the wording of the titles. It leaves some of the outlines and stuff to it. So all that green area is still actually part of the title, but it just the letters out. Which is cool, because usually in, like, Photoshop, I'll just kind of, like, make it blend into the background so it's the same background, but so it's completely gone. But this one was kind of cool, because I got to still have the cool, creepy effect that is behind the actual wording to stay there. Which is where this green stuff is. So, I don't know if that's going to help you hint at all, if it's a hint at all, not really, but it's just cool that I was able to keep that kind of effect in there. Super fun. Just letting you know my process of how I edit these photos for y'all. Number 7, what's the missing title of this one here? Looks like the woman from Bewitched, or the mother from Bewitched. It's not the lady who plays Bewitched, with the nose crinkling and stuff, but I can't remember this woman's name, but I know I've seen her in a bunch of stuff. And I feel like Bewitched was maybe one of them. Or like one of those shows. I don't know. Maybe. I could be totally wrong. Just guessing here. Well, look at them teeth in the background, guys. Look at them teeth. Is that a hint? Maybe. Question number 8 now. This one's a little bit probably easier for all of you. That's right. I sometimes throw some easier ones in there for you. I've seen this one, and it's great. If you haven't seen it, go watch it when we go through the answers and find out what it is. Great film. I really enjoyed it. Missing title for number 8. 2 more to go, guys. For the picture round, missing movie title. Halloween Disney. Number 9. Look at this. Number 9. What's this one here? Name the missing movie title. That's right. Looks like a picture of some sort of dog. And stuff. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just describing the image to you. Hopefully you guys can see it well enough, depending on what device you're viewing this on. Phone, iPad, television, Chromecasting, web browser, whatever, laptop. And the last one, look at this, it's all the cute little puppies, it's so cute little puppies. But guess what? It's still technically a Halloween-themed Disney film. Which is kind of bizarre, isn't it? Because this doesn't look scary at all. Or is it? Is it a trick? I don't even know. Because I haven't seen it. But it's a Halloween-themed Disney movie. And it's got these guys in it. So, yeah. Maybe I'll have to actually watch it to just find out what it actually is. But, yeah. Fun fact. Halloween related. But then again, not everything Halloween related is scary. It's sometimes fun and cool and kooky and cute. So, maybe that's what this one is. It's not all just horror and ghosts and, like, danger and death or something. Halloween can be cute as well. So, that's why this one's in there. So that's number 10, guys. So there we go. All the questions have been up there. Question repeats coming right on up. That's right. They'll be on the screen 1 to 5, 6 to 10. If you don't need them, you just get a longer break, which is great for you. Get another drink, grab some snacks, I don't know, open some windows if you need some air in the house, or chill, do some stretches, limber up, because, you know, it's very physical, this trivia. It's not really, but I'm just saying that so you don't get, I don't know, cramps or something. But yeah, otherwise, enjoy your break, guys, and we'll be right back after the break, and I'll mark your answers too, and we'll go through them, and then we'll got one more round to go. One more! I know, it's so sad, but it's okay, we're back tomorrow as well, so you can do it again. Different theme, fun stuff. See you soon. What up, gang? We are back. Good to see you. That's right. I've gone through the picture round and I've marked all your answers, so now it's time to go through them so you can see how you all did and which ones you got right and which ones you didn't, and if you actually want to check them out because you were like, hey, that looks like a cool movie poster, so maybe I'll go check it out. So here we go. What's the missing title for number 1? Well, that would be... boom! The Haunted Mansion for number 1. The Haunted Mansion. Like, I haven't done this for a while. The replacement image to put it on top. Normally I've just yelled out the answer or said what the answer is. But you know what? I went the extra mile and have made it so, like, the pictures are going to pop up afterwards with the actual title replaced. Number 2. What's this title here? Well, the title would be The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's right. Mentions of that one throughout the trivia already as well, so hopefully you guys got that one. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 3, this one with the keyhole. This one could have been a little bit confusing for everyone, but guess what? Guess what it is? It's called Return to Halloween Town. Escapees from Halloween Town. Did you know that Halloween Town had a sequel? That's right, there was a sequel to that, apparently. So, there you go. Return to Halloween Town is apparently a Disney sequel movie. They even changed the cast over, which apparently caused controversy, because they don't know why they did. They just changed the cast. But yeah, so that was kind of funny. I thought I'd throw it in there to see, just the Disney fans, if they actually knew it or not. So that was kind of funny. Number 4, this one here with the 2 twinsies. Number 4, that's right, my twins crush when I was a kid. I know, right? Everyone had their first crush. Don't judge me. Well, this is Twitches 2. Twitches 2. I was trying to give hints by saying 2. There was 2 of them and all the rest of it, but unfortunately I don't think anybody got it. But yes, there was a sequel to Twitches. There was a Twitches 2. That's right. There's a lot of sequels to things, guys, and sometimes they're just horrible or don't get much backing or I don't even know. But I included some of them here, so hopefully you guys were on. This one, number 5. What's the missing title? I tried to give you a hint by leaving the verses in there. And the reason it's because girl versus monster. That's right, it's literally a girl versus a monster. Now, I gave some people half points for their guesses because they put, like, zombie or something like that. So you got half points as well if you didn't get it. But someone actually got girl versus monster, so well done to them. So good work. Good work indeed. Number 6, this one here looks, creepy and screamy and stuff. So what is it? It's the Scream Team. The Scream Team for number 6. Number 7, this one here, it's got a lady on the front with some kids and a dude in the back with some vampire teeth. What is it? It's Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire. Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire. By the way, I think it's Team Honey Bear. You knew quite a few of these. I'm impressed. Because you're actually creeping back now on Escapees from Halloween Town. So, good work on knowing some of these and creeping back up there for the scores over on the scoreboard there. But yeah, Mum's Got a Date with a Vampire. It's a nice one there. Number 8, this one here, great film as well. If you haven't seen it, if you don't know what it's called, it's Coco. Coco, that's right, great film. Go see it if you haven't. Number 9, this one here with the dog on the front, it is Frankenweenie. See, it's got a little, like, nail like Frankenstein in its neck. It's Frankenweenie for number 9. Have I seen it? Nope. And number 10, of course, is cute little puppies right here. What's this one called? It's called Spooky Buddies. Spooky Buddies, look at them, but they don't look spooky. They're just buddies. They're just cute little buddies, but apparently spooky buddies. I don't know what it's about. I haven't seen it. Someone got this right, so if you've actually seen it, by all means let us know in the comments what it's actually like. That's kind of cool, but yeah, I have not seen it. I have no idea, but I'm kind of curious to look it up to see. I don't know, is it cute and fun cute? Or is it annoyingly cute? Or I don't even know. Or is it actually scary and the poster's a total lie? That would be cool. That would be cool. I would love to have this crap scared out of me, because I do love jump scares. I love things that scare me. I'm always looking for things that scare me with, like, movies and video games and stuff. I reckon it's amazing. But yeah, that would be funny if it actually was, for some reason, scary. It would be really cool. Anyway, alright then, let's move on to the confidence round. The final round of tonight, guys. That's right, confidence round. For those who have never played this type of round before, let me quickly explain how it works. It's going to be 10 random questions. It's still themed around Disney Halloween, so don't stress. 10 random questions in this genre still, but they're randomized. You're going to be ranking each of your answers from 10 to 1. 10 being the highest and the most confident, 1 being the lowest and the least confident. Now, the reason for that, hence why it's called the confidence round. You need to be confident in the answers you submit. The reason being is that each correct answer you get your rank score for the point totals for each answer. So, for example, question number 2, if you're really, really confident with that answer and you're like, you know what, I'm going to put 9 on that one because I'm pretty confident, not 100%, but I'm pretty confident that's correct, and you get it correct, you get 9 points just for that answer alone. However, you can only use each rank number once, so this is why it's also called the confidence round. You need to confidently put your higher ranked rank answer numbers next to the correct answers that you believe and are confident that are definitely correct. For the ones that you aren't sure about, that's where you put your lower rank numbers. So the ones that you're like, oh, I'm not 100% sure, I'm going to sacrifice 1 and 2 and 3 on those ones because it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep my positive big numbers for the answers I'm sure about. That's what the confidence round is about. It's about how confident you are with your answers you're going to be submitting for this one. It's a little bit trickier with the questions, but there's bigger points up for grabs, so it balances out. Big points up for grabs, game-changing round, hence why it's always the last round. So, without further ado, let's get in amongst it. Now, when you're submitting your answers on the Trivia page, the way to do it this time, please, is put your answer in, obviously, like you've always been doing, but then put a space or a dash or something, and then put your rank number. So that way I know how many points to give you if it's correct. If you don't include your rank number, I can't give you the correct number of points. So make sure you include your rank number in the answer submission, please. And also, I can see each answer that's been submitted, so don't try and be like 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9. I can see who submits what, how many answers have submitted, and what they've submitted, so I can keep track of how many numbers you've used. Use them properly. You're going to use each rank number once. If I find any team trying to cheat, you will just be disqualified from the round. You won't get any points. And then that's no fun for anyone. So play it. Have a bit of fun. Do it properly. Let's have some fun with this round. This is the final round. That's what we're going to go into it with. So without further ado, I'm going to head on over to the Trivia admin page. Click on game. Oh, wait, hang on. Click stop. Because I didn't do new round. New round. Sorry, I didn't do new round. So I may have tried to bring you back into your old round. So don't worry, it should have taken you back. Go in, stopped, game on. It should be a new round now, which is good, which will be the confidence round. Let's get the questions underway. How many nights does it take each Disney theme park to transform the park into the Halloween theme? How many nights? So like I said, the Disney theme park, Universal, and other theme parks as well, they do big decorated celebrations for different themes like Halloween, Christmas, and stuff like that. And they transform the park to theme it just like that, which is amazingness when they do it. They do summer stuff as well. So for this one, being the Halloween theme, how many nights does it take each Disney theme park to transform the park into Halloween theme? Now, I don't mean all the Disney parks in total. I literally mean like the Disney theme parks, because they all do it. How many nights does it take? Question number 1. Oh no! Wait, are you able to log back in, Robert, in regards to the trivia rats? If you reload the page, and just sign in again, just do escapees from Halloween Town, and then put a 1 next to it, and then I'll be able to add your answers together from your previous score. So just try and refresh the page, and then I'll re-log in. Open up a new tab and do it again, and then just enter the same team name, put a 1 in there, and then I can change that after I go through parking stuff, so I can fix that. So hopefully that gets updated for you, mate. Let me know so we can do it. Make sure it's all good. You're good now? Fantastic. Alright, just wanted to make sure it was all A-okay. Left the question up for you. No worries, I'm glad. See, that's what the comment section's for, guys. So keep me updated, let me know if in case anything happens, so I can make sure everything's A-okay for everybody, and make sure everyone's on the same page and on track. Alright, that's what we're here for. Good stuff. Glad to hear you're all good now, mate. Fantastic. Let's move along. Question number 2. In what year will the next full moon occur during Halloween? That's right. It's Disney Halloween. It's also Halloween. So you may be like, it's not necessarily Disney related, but it's Halloween related. I never said the words had to go together. So it's Halloween related, guys. In what year will the next full moon occur during Halloween? That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? On actual Halloween, having a big fat full moon just up there in the sky. Be really fun to do like trick-or-treating and stuff with. I don't remember when the last one was. I have to look that up. Or maybe I do know, and I'm just saying that so I can't tell you in case it's like the same thing every year, like every so many years. Because I can't get that away, if that's the case. But we'll find out when we go through the answers. Number 3, what was the original title for Disney's Hocus Pocus? That's right, the question 1 for today's trivia was about characters from this. But originally the title was something else. What was the original title? Before they changed it. All good. Glad to hear everyone is A-okay tuning in for this now, which is great. Good to see you all here. And again, thank you all for tuning in on whatever platform you're doing this on. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube. And feel free if you want to keep up to date and subscribe, you like all this stuff, and you want to be like, oh my god, I want to do more of this. Click follow and subscribe or like, depending on which platform you're viewing it on. Facebook, you obviously do the like option. If you're on Twitch, do the subscribe option to my Twitch page. Especially for my Twitch users, I also do game streams and home fitness workouts too. So if those things interest you, definitely click on that subscribe and follow button. YouTube, same thing. You'll be getting my trivia streams, and same with Twitter. So you'll be kept up to date with trivia streams. You'll be getting sample questions as well for upcoming trivia themes. The schedule, so you can plan ahead with your trivia study, which I know some people actually do. They dead set are like, what's the upcoming month's trivia themes? We want to get ahead of the game. People dead set are like trivia buffs, man. They love this stuff. They live it. They breathe it. It's amazing. Good on them. I love it. Number 4, Toy Story had a Halloween TV special released in 2013 called what? I didn't know this until I obviously was doing my research, which is great. And I want to find out what this is and get it. Well, I know what it is. I want to find it and watch it. Sorry, is what I mean. I want to find it and watch it. But yeah, Toy Story had a Halloween TV special released in 2013 called what? 2013, so it was actually after the events of Toy Story 3, to give you a hint, timeline-wise. Whether that gives you a hint or not, I have no idea. But timeline-wise, it's apparently after the events of Toy Story 3. But yeah, Halloween TV special. I learned a lot of like famous Disney character movie cartoons and stuff have had Halloween and like Christmas specials and stuff, which is super cool. But yeah, Halloween specials, which is surprising. Number 5, fill in the blank. The most infamous spectre in the Hollow is the something something. Supposedly the ghost of a Hessian trooper whose head had been shot off by a stray cannonball. Fill in the blank. The most infamous spectre in the Hollow is the something something. Supposedly the ghost of a Hessian trooper whose head had been shot off by a stray cannonball. Number 5. That's right, number 5, number 5. That's what we're looking at here, number 5, halfway through. Halfway there, guys. Hang in there. You'll be doing alright, eh? Get a bit chatty up in here. Number 6, boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see this is our town of Halloween. Name the song. Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see this is our town of Halloween. That's right. Name the song, guys. Name the song. Number 7 say true or false. That's right, you got a 50-50 chance of getting big points here. Halloween season at the Disney theme parks is the only time adults are able to come to the park dressed in costume. Halloween season at the Disney theme parks is the only time adults are able to come to the park dressed in costume. True or false? Question number 7. So just replying to someone who commented on the sample question that I posted for tonight's trivia. That's right. It was the movie poster of the little dog, the Frankenweenie. Somebody just answered it. little bit late, but I've just said that the stream's still going if they want to jump on and check out the last little bit, and then they can get amongst it and like, subscribe, and keep up to date with future ones. Number 8. Name at least 2 of the villains that appear on the cover of Mickey's House of Villains. Name at least 2 of the villains that appear on the cover of Mickey's House of Villains. That's right, it's on the cover, on the actual cover, the movie title cover, or cover of the actual show, short, whatever it is. Name at least 2 of the villains, which I say at least 2. There's more than 2. So, you can even have a guess at this one if you like. Try and guess some villains. The reason why I said 2 is that if you get 1, I'll give you half your confidence answer points. Name at least 2 of the villains that appear on the cover of Mickey's House of Villains. Number 8. Think of Disney villains if you're unsure. Throw them in. Have a guess. Maybe you're correct, maybe you won't be. But you won't know if you don't give it a go. Number 9. Name this famous show now on Disney Plus that features several installments of Halloween specials titled Treehouse of Horrors. Name this famous show now on Disney Plus that features several installments of Halloween specials titled Treehouse of Horrors. One of my all-time favorite shows. Oh no, Karen, you logged out. That's okay. Log back in. I'll give you a moment to log back in. Just enter the same team name and put a 1 next to it, and I can add your scores over accordingly. So just refresh the triviarat.com page. You'll be alright. Just log in again. Same room code, Trivs at home. It's over here. Still, it's a little bit smaller, but still here. Enter your team name again. Just put a 1 next to it. And then when I'm doing the marking, I can add the scores over for you. All good. Got you covered, Karen. Got you covered. All is A-okay. No stress here. We are good. All gravy, baby. All gravy. And remember, there's still question repeats that we do at the end of each round too, so no need to freak out. You will get a chance to see any questions. If you did, unfortunately, miss them. That's what they're there for. And number 10, I did mention at the start when someone said their favourite Disney character was Eeyore, that we have a Winnie the Pooh question. And here it is. It's the lucky last question of tonight's trivia. In the Winnie the Pooh Halloween special, boo to you, Winnie the Pooh. Which character sings, I want to scare myself? I sometimes feel this way when I want to get a good scare. Actually, no, I remember one Christmas, actually, nothing to do with scaring, but it kind of scared me awake, in a sense, I had a very big night out on Christmas Eve, and I got home at about, I want to say 5:45 in the morning, maybe 6 a.m., and my step-siblings and half-siblings got up about 15 minutes later, and they weren't able to open the presents until everybody was awake. That included me, considering I'd only just got home and passed out. So I was a very tired and not awake person when it came to opening the presents. And one of the siblings got the little... Remember when those electric games came out? Like the little electronic games that would shock you? So like the little handheld ones with the buzzers and like all the other games that started coming from that. They even had, I think, a laser tag version of that as well, where you get zapped if you got shot or something. But this one was the little one with the 4 handles, and you push a little button in the middle, and it all lights up and flashes, and then when it turns a certain colour, you will have to push your little buzzer, and the last one to push it gets buzzed or zapped. And it was just like super cool at the time. So of course this was like one of the best presents that we opened from anyone that Christmas morning. And we all were playing against each other and all the rest of it. It was all fun. And then all the kids got over it. And I was the only one that still wanted to play it. Because every time I was losing, it was helping me wake up. So what I started doing was pitting my right hand against my left hand. And I was using it as a method to wake myself up. And it worked. It was great. So, in the sense, I didn't want to scare myself, but I wanted to zap myself. So, that's what this reminded me of. Hence why I went on that tangent with that story. Hope that is okay. But yeah, that's quite funny. And wow, that laugh I just did. Ironic. Very ironic. It sounded very similar to something, but we'll save that for later. Alright, so those are all the questions to round 4, guys. The question repeat's coming right up in case you missed it. Yes, that would be a great Halloween costume. Thank you, Keegan. I am totally down for that. But the best one I've done for Halloween is actually Chucky. from Child's Play, which is super creepy. But Megamind would be a rad one to do. Thank you for the awesome idea. You're a legend. Good stuff. So here come the question repeats for the trivia, guys. And then we'll come back after the break with the answers for the final round. And then we'll announce today or tonight's winners. We'll see you soon, guys. Alright, ladies and gents, let's go through the answers to the final round before we announce the winners. That's right. Alright, let's go through it nice and quick for you all so we can finish it up and announce the winners. You can get back to doing whatever it is you were doing before or after this. Number 1, how many nights does it take each Disney theme park to transform the park into the Halloween theme? Just 1. They do it in a night. It is amazing. It is crazy. Universal does the same thing. It is seriously mind-boggling that they can transform the entire thing in a night. They start at like 11 p.m. and they've got cranes and trucks and stuff, and they just unload and decorate, and it's phenomenal. And yeah, one night. It is seriously magical. It is magical the way they do it. Good on them. Seriously, that's always been one of the most impressive things of those theme parks, when they can just change it all in one. It is amazing. I've seen them do it at Universal, actually. It's great. Good on them. Number 2, in what year will the next full moon occur during Halloween? Guess what? It's 2020. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. 2020 has been full of a whole bunch of random weird things. And now a full moon on Halloween. That's just the icing on the cake. It is 2020. That's right. This year is going to be a full moon on Halloween. Number 3, what was the original title for Disney's Hocus Pocus? That would be Halloween House. Halloween House for number 3. Number 4, Toy Story had a Halloween TV special released in 2013 called what? Toy Story of Terror. Toy Story of Terror for number 4. Number 5, fill in the blank. The most infamous spectre in the Hollow is the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman for number 5. Number 6, boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. This is our town of Halloween. This is Halloween is the name of the song. This is Halloween. This is Halloween from A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's pretty much the opening song. Number 7, true or false? Halloween season at the Disney theme parks is the only time adults are able to come to the park dressed in costume. It is true. It's the only time adults are able to come to the park dressed in costume. Number 7 is true. Number 8, name at least 2 of the villains that appear on the cover of Mickey's House of Villains. Guys, why did some of you put non-villain characters? I told you it was Disney villains. I said even if you don't know, have a guess of Disney villains. I was giving you all the hints, and people put Goofy and Pluto. They're not villains, they're good guys. What are you doing, guys? I meant villains like Cruella and Ursula and Jafar and Scar and like the Disney villains from Disney movies. I said villains. Why are you doing Goofy and Pluto and stuff? They ain't evil. They're on the good team. They're the good guys. They may not be very good at good guys, but they're... Guys, come on. You made me laugh. But yes, it wasn't Goofy and Pluto and all the rest of it. Crazy people. Crazy people. Number 9, name this famous show now on Disney Plus. Features several installments of Halloween specials titled Treehouse of Horrors. Well, that would be The Simpsons. The Simpsons for number 9. And number 10, in the Winnie the Pooh Halloween special, Boo to You, Winnie the Pooh. Which character sings I Want to Scare Myself? Well, that is Tigger. Tigger is the character that sings I Want to Scare Myself. So, with that all in mind, ladies and gents, awards and titles are being given out on the Trivia Art page, I believe. But the scores are, reading from the bottom to the top, Rabbit on 9 points. Job well done there. Then we had a Real Disney Princess on 12 points. Congratulations. We had Team Group on 21.5 points. Then in third place, I Am Matey on 35 points, which means second place goes to Team Honey Bear on 43.5 points, which means tonight's winners are Escapees from Halloween Town on 74 points. Congratulations to Escapees from Halloween Town, and thank you all to everyone who tuned in to this Disney Halloween themed Trivs at Home special. That's right, the month of October is going to have random Halloween questions throughout the entire month of the trivia. The last 2 of the month, strangely enough, are on October 30th and 31st. Well, we're hosting these Trivs at Home sessions will be totally Halloween themed, but the rest are a little bit different themed, but we'll have Halloween songs and stuff in them, or whatever else the theme is. Speaking of songs, tomorrow is all about 90s and 2000s music. Same time, 7 p.m. PST, so adjust clocks accordingly, whatever it is, so the parks won't let you in if you dress up. Yes, apparently not. Kids can. Kids are allowed to, but the question did say adults. Adults are not allowed to dress up in costumes because they're not allowed to dress up in character costumes for whatever the rule is. So yeah, it's only adults can only dress up in costume during the Halloween season at Disney. In any other time of the year at Disney parks, adults are not allowed to. Kids can, adults are not. The question did say adults, so I don't know if you guys mentioned that, I saw that part, but it was adults. So yeah, apparently they're not, so there you go. But Rob, glad you enjoyed yourself. Malcolm, thank you again for the question and clarification. That's all good. Happy to clarify any of the answers and stuff that we've been given here. But yeah, tomorrow is a 90s and 2000s music theme. It started at the same time as tonight, but it will be tomorrow, obviously. So set your clocks and get involved, get amongst it. If you know anyone who's music fans from the 90s and 2000s, that's right. Good old, like, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, even Hanson. Like, bands and Take That and Backstreet Boys and whatever else. You know that they're going to be there tomorrow in amongst the trivia questions. So get amongst it. Tell friends who you think would have a bit of fun. And yeah, if you can't get out of work in time, fantastic, Rob. If you can't, no stress, mate. It's always good to see you. It's good to see all of you here. Thank you so much. Same to the new people that are here. If it is your first time here, feel free, depending on what you're watching this on, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch, or YouTube, like, subscribe, follow, whichever the corresponding button is that you need to do to keep up to date with all my streams. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. I've been awesome. If you liked what you saw, feel free to put something in the little tip jar down here at paypal.me/Jeremy-Hallam US, all one word, or Venmo, which is Jeremy-Hallam. Totally up to you. It's voluntary. It's just there if you want to show a little bit of monetary love for the work that I put in for you guys to have a bit of fun. Otherwise, see you guys tomorrow night, Saturday, for a 90s and 2000s themed trivia. You guys have been awesome. Catch you tomorrow.